Hotel, what's going on? It's your boy Deezy, D's us, D's Don P, Don D, Mobster Killer, Donnie D, Grip, Double D, Jiggy, Donnie G, D, Gangster Top with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode, Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to add confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free, keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I'm the IP. Stay woke or get out, gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you standing out. Last year was about branding. This one about expanding. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Every disagreement is not a fight. You get to make the decisions, but you don't get to decide the consequences. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but not their own facts. No shine without the grind. I work for myself, so I guess I work for a boss. You buy once, you cry once. The chief creator of content. Don't sink the ship just because you ain't the captain. If it doesn't fit, make it fit. Didn't reinvent the wheel, just a better design. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. All black with a little bit of gold. Show y'all confidence in the clutch role. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com or wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Coming up, we're talking about life accused as a teacher. And we're talking NBA playoffs, man. Talking Draymond, Cedric Maxwell, and NBA Finals Game 3. Y'all, like always, bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. Confidence in the Clutch. We are fear more than love, but never hated, y'all. Come ride with me for a minute, man. The confidence starts right now.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Yeah, y'all. I'm hoping y'all had a good last couple days. Last time I talked to y'all was Sunday. This is Thursday, June 9th, recording this at 4:18 p.m. You know, usually I would, Wednesday's my day, but it was game day, so it is what it is, y'all. So I'm hoping everything was good, man. Let's jump into this right fast for the one time. Life accused as a teacher. Part 40, man. Oh, yeah. Coming hard. Coming out hard. When the black children get the white teachers back, everything will be okay. Behavior is the issue. I know what happened is with me is that there's a generational gap. Now I'm 45. I've been doing this shit since I was like 22, 23. And the things of disrespect that used to happen was far and few in between. This shit is every day with majority of the children, the disrespect you get. And that's on them. So therefore, I don't have the time to do what I've been doing. When they get these white teachers back, they'll be fine. You know what I mean? We need young black women and men to become teachers. It's just that simple. Because somebody closer to them, they see the youth, and they ride with them. I see it in the building all the time. The younger teachers have better rapport with the children. The men, the older men, and the older teachers don't. But if you have a young black male, he can do some damage. You have a young black sister, she can do damage. But middle-aged and older black people, we don't have the time or the patience, first of all, because the children are too disrespectful and they're non-learners. So they don't want to learn. So therefore, they just want to come to school to act a fool. We don't have time for that. So that's the issue. That is the main problem. And that's why I'm out, y'all. All right. Let's talk NBA playoffs, man. Steph got interviewed by Malika Andrews, and she, when they was talking about BG, he did address the Angela Rye interview with Sherelle Griner, which was great, on Tuesday's episode of The Jump. And he was like, man, noise about the conversation, her or anybody else, I don't like to play that game. She needs to get home. I'm riding with Steph. Yeah, she needs to just get home. It don't matter. I remember I said the better count was white NBA players, not black NBA players. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yo, my man, Draymond Green. He was semi-right about that 80s, 90s talk in his statement about old players talking that cash shit about in their days. They would have knocked somebody out. He was referencing a response to two-time champion and 81 Finals MVP Cedric Maxwell of the Boston Celtics, who said Dre wouldn't have been able to do what he did in Game 2 without somebody being more physical with him knocking his ass out, basically. Right. So Draymond had a point when he said, yes, they would have to be way more skilled at this time because of the game, but the game was way more physical then, and these soft-ass players wouldn't have lasted then, Draymond. That's what I got to say. There's a lot of soft-ass, bitch-assness going on. Right? they would have had to deal with the hand checking, man, and the backing down on offense without the flopping shit. It's a different game. It was a different game then. It's a different game now. And the game is being called softer now. The rules got changed for the better because of all the shit that was happening back in the day. So, Cedric Maxwell responded with respect these years. There's only been 32 finals MVPs, and he's one of them. And refs standing on the shoulder of Giants when he played. So Draymond and them standing on his shoulders and don't respect the era. Like, damn, yo. Like, man, it's cool, but, Dre gave him a little fire. I don't know why people hate Draymond. Draymond, I would love to hang out with Draymond. You know what I'm saying? He seemed cool. I understand. But if that's my guy, that's my guy. He might be shiesty to y'all. He ain't shiesty to me. You know what I'm saying? Draymond, I got a long sleeve black The Town shirt. I got it from the Nike outlet when the hoodie when KD left because I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon when KD was there. But when he left, I sure got me some Golden State gear and I got me a Cookie Monster blue, Golden State blue, Jay-Z blue, Nike suit. You know what I mean? The Showtime with the hood. I got one of those too, Jay. I wore that shit to work the other day. So, you know what I mean? Wore my shit proudly, bro. And like I said, I got the Town shirt with your name on the back. Green, 23. So, it's just opinions, G. Just play better, Draymond. Let everybody talk. It's fine. They can have their opinions just like you have your opinions, Draymond, about everything. Fuck Draymond. Fuck you too. That's what he said on the pod. He said, fuck Draymond. He was like, Hazel, his wife was mad, but he was like, shit, man, I don't give a damn. I'm raising my kids the right way. It don't matter. I mean, fuck Draymond. He said, fuck y'all too. So NBA, please don't find Draymond. Please don't try to find Draymond, man. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in the studio too. This ain't me though. This is off of Splice, but this is shit I used to do off of Splice. You grab some, hey, I don't know if y'all can hear that like that. Let me turn it up a little bit. You got some loops, man. You can make songs out of loops, G. I was cold with just grabbing loops. Finals game 3. Celtics win 116-100. Keep it a buck, yo. Celtics 2-1 in the series. Warriors 1-2. Best player on the floor, I got a tie. Jason Tatum at 26, 5, and 6. Jaylen Brown at 27, 9, and 5. Yo. Marcus Smart had 24, 7, and 5. Curry had 31 on 6, 11 from Trey Ball Land, 4 and 2. Clay had 25, 5 and 13. Trey Ball Land, 3 and 3. And Wiggins had 18, 7 and 2. Started out pretty good. It was good basketball. It was exciting basketball. It was up and down. After the first quarter, the Celtics were winning 33-22. Celtics hit 4 Trey balls out of 10. Dubs hit 2 out of 10. Celtics was playing from the outside game, 12 points from the Trey Ball Land, 14 to 6 points in the paint. Points off turnovers, Celtics was in 7-4. It was a quick start for the Celtics. Brown had 2 Trey balls, and Horford had 1 during the 10-0 run that they had because the Warriors had the first 2 of the game. The Warriors took mad jump shots, nothing to the basket, and this thing lasted the whole game. When they did, it was wild with a miss or a charge. Like Marcus Smart is playing very smart, not settling for jumpers, moving without the ball and putting pressure on Steph, giving them 2 fouls in that first quarter. Celtics played plenty of D. That's what I text the group checks. Right? Making the Warriors take tough shots. Attacking them on offense. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. GP missed like 3 dunks in the first quarter. 2 was blocked, though. C's were on the boards. Brown had 17 at the end of the first quarter. The Dubs had 20. Curry had 7. Quarter 2, Celtics won that quarter as well, 35-34 for a halftime lead of 68-56. The things happened in that quarter. Dubs hit 5 trade balls. C's hit 4 trade balls. Points in the paint. Celtics for 18-10. You know what I mean? Still balling. Can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records. You know what I'm saying? Man, if Jaylen would have caught that lob with 5 minutes and 31 seconds left from Tatum, man, damn. This is that formula of get ahead and stay ahead. The C's increased their lead by 1 to 12 because they were leading by 11 at the end of the first quarter. And I'm just looking at it in the first half like the Dubs could not defend the C's because the C's were hitting tray balls. They were cutting. They were hitting the open man. They were going to the hole. But we all know basketball's a game of runs, and the third quarter Warriors run will make it a motherfucking game. At halftime, Brown had 22-7. Tatum had 11-4-5. Smart had 10-7-3. Clay had 15-2, which is a great side. Curry had 14, and Wiggins had 13. Balling, out of control. So the backcourt matchup, it was almost even because the backcourt of the Celtics had 33 and 11 and 8, and the Dubs had 29. We get into quarter 3. Of course, who won a quarter? Y'all know who won a quarter. The Warriors, 33-25. Shit. For a 93-89 Celtics lead. The Dubs hit 7 tray balls in the third quarter while the C's hit three. Celtics were on the boards the whole game. In the third quarter was no difference. That Curry jumping into the defender shit when shooting the three shit is trash. I don't like that. Curry jumped into Horford. Like Horford, he has to come down, but when you're jumping and you're jumping towards the basket because I'm right there, you're kicking your feet out and shit. Like, man, I don't like that. Horford got a flagrant 1 for that. I don't like that. That shit turned into a 7-point possession, which made it a 2-point game. And then the Warriors took the lead. Then Boston started going a little one-on-one. I'm like, move the ball and find open man. You knew what the Dubs were going to do in the third. Curry had more points in the third than in the first half, in the third quarter than in the first half. And them high pick and rolls that they be setting on the Warriors, them was all moving screens, fam. Like Curry and Clay combined for 25 points in the third quarter. Boston had 25 points total in the third quarter. The Dubs, them 7 threes in the third, it is what it is. But you know what happened, man. Basketball's a game of runs. Quarter 4, 23-11 the C's. Locked that shit down. The Dubs hit 1 of 9 from tray ball land. Points off turnovers, 7-2 for the Celtics. Hey, the Warriors turned the ball over 8 times in the fourth quarter, 8-1. Celtics took care of the ball. I told y'all, if they take care of the ball and withstand Golden State's run, the Celtics will win. Grant Williams on the offensive end and Robert Williams on the defensive end, cuz they did what they were supposed to do. Time Lord, your respect, G. That bone bruise you're laboring through, we appreciate you. Please take care of yourself in the offseason. Praying it doesn't get any worse from confidence in the clutch. Yo, I'm looking at Tatum. You was going to the hole, doing all this shit. I know you had to switch up the game, but freeze all them elbow fadeaways, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit off that pick and go straight up, man. Damn, get to the basket, G. Now I'm watching the fourth quarter. But the C's, they had a 34-17 run after the Dubs took the lead in the third, and that was it. That is what it is. So field goal percentage, C's 48-46 for the game. 3-point field goals, they both shot 37%. Dub made 2 more tray balls. Free throw percentage. The C's got four more points from the free throw line. Rebounding, the biggest stat, 47-31 Celtics. Offensively, 15-6 Celtics. Offensive rebounds were key because I have second chance points, 22-11 of the Celtics. Turnovers, the Celtics did well. They had less than 15, 16-12. Points off turnovers, 19-17, not nothing too major. My reaction overall from the game, if Boston can withstand the Warriors' third quarters like they did last night and like they did in game 1 when they came back, we already know what's going to happen. Plus taking care of the ball, we already know what's going to happen. They're going to win every game going out. Now, Boston is a great defensive team in spurts, but they're not legendary about the defense. Not all of the time. In spurts, though. My man Dre, mad love, right? But 2 points on 1 for 4 shooting, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in 35 minutes of the game and fouled out. I hope this isn't Father Time, Dre, for real. Come on, G. He said in his post-game interview he played like shit, no doubt. And Draymond is crazy talking shit to the reporter who questions if he was giving up too much game on his podcast. Yeah, I was talking about you giving up too much X and O's. You said you got to defend Marcus Smart, Derek White, and Al Horford. Like, shit, everybody know that. That ain't no game. That ain't X and O's. Say my name in the show next time, though. But I was listening to little intricacies and shit. Like, I probably would have asked a better question and not said Draymond was trying to do all that, but it's all good. Draymond, Stat Muse. Stat Muse is a good follow on Twitter. He said that Draymond got 15 points and 15 fouls this series, man. Damn. Congrats to Draymond for becoming the 9th all-time assist leader in the finals, yo. History, yo. Now, the Warriors shooters, once again, that fall down after you shoot shit, that's weak as fuck. I don't like that. Stop it. So, here we go. Dubs, plus 43-point differential in the third. C's plus 40 in the fourth for the series. Boston turnovers. When they're under 15 in these playoffs, they're 13-2 in these playoffs. Celtics, 7-0 in the playoffs following a loss. But we already know, then they lose. Game 4 prediction. We was waiting on the MRI all day for Curry. No word yet. Curry said he's good, and it's a mild foot sprain if anything. States he's playing. Now his effectiveness. We're going to know right away if he's going to be able to come off from screens. He's going to be able to defend somebody. I expect him to put them in high pick and rolls too to see if he can defend and get around them picks, make them turns and all that shit early for the Celtics. 16 shots and 18 points total for Looney, Green, and Poole combined. That's not enough. It's not enough. Clay got going, true, but they didn't have, and Wiggins they didn't have that fourth person to get going. I mean, Pooh had 10, but that wasn't enough. Pooh had 17 on game 2. So for the Warriors rebounding and Dre have to get better for a win on Friday. We already know for the Celtics, withstand the Warriors third quarter and take care of the ball. That's all they got to do. If Steph is healthy, follow the trend of Boston not playing well at home, right? I will go with the Dubs. If Steph not healthy, they got to take him out. He tried to give it a go, and he can't play. We rolling with the Celtics because Celtics have to say, you know what? We got to put our foot on their throat now. Curry ain't here. We got to destroy them. Game 1, I picked the Celtics, right? I want to know. Game 2, I picked the Celtics after they tapped that ass. Warriors won, I won on 1. Game 3, I picked the Celtics, 2-1. Game 4, I'm going with the Dubs because the Celtics this whole playoffs has not played too well at home, especially back-to-backs, except for against the Nets. So I'm going with the Dubs if Steph is healthy. If not, I'm going with the Celtics. Let me know. Hit me up in the show comments. Let me know what you think. And we all good, man. This is the quick turnaround, the only turnaround where it's a day in between games. Every other game is like 2 to 3 days. So after tomorrow, we got Saturday, Sunday, then the game Monday night. So we all good. Back in Oakland. No, back in San Francisco. Do me a favor, y'all. Stay safe out here, man. Sit down, stay home. There's too much shit going on in every urban community around the country. Go to work. Go get your necessities, what you need to do for yourself, your self-care. Take your kids to their events, their activities, but all this extra hanging out, doing shit, large crowds, large gatherings, places where we know the frequency of violence to erupt. Please just stay out of these places, man. Stay home. Stay home. Have people over. Your people, though. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own black-owned media. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms. ConfidenceInTheClutch.podbean.com and wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch, y'all. Weekly, twice weekly, when we get done with basketball, you know, your boy Deezy, that's Diesel's Don P. Don D, hosts Confidence in the Clutch at Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, and society. That's how you're going to hear me, y'all. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening during the daytime, credit grad day on purpose, y'all. Check out that The Pink Reverberation podcast, P Valley, me and Kels. We did about an hour, y'all. Let y'all know what it is. Let's go. Check that out, man. That's on the network feed. Let me know what y'all think in the show notes, man. Share this shit like always, man. Do y'all thing. I'm out. Be safe, y'all. Peace.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.